Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful next 2 weeks. Steffy goes after Bill Hope's next chapter. Sheila and Luna's plan. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B, spoilers for the next 2 weeks, March 31 to April 11, reveal that Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline Massinswood, will go after Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, while Hope Logan, Annika Noel, considers her next chapter. Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, and Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, will also work on a new plan, so let's talk about what's in store. During the week of March 31 April 4, Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, will shut down Luna's offer to sizzle with him behind Electra Forrester's, Linnea Grace, back, but she'll hold out hope for their own future together. Sheila won't surrender to Deacon Sharp's, Seam Cannon, ultimatum regarding Luna, so she'll end up scheming with her granddaughter on a plan to make Will her man. However, Electra will stand up to Luna when she discovers her pursuit of Will. After Electra warns Luna to back off and shuts her during their face-off, she'll make a fierce enemy out of Luna. Meanwhile, Hope will mull over the double blow of Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, and Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, going against her at Forrester Creations. Deacon will comfort Hope over the news of her breakup and firing before extending an offer. Hope is out of a job, so could Deacon come up with a position for her at El Giardino? As for Brooke, she'll turn to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten K., with a special request. Brooke may accept that Ridge has chosen Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, and that Hope's line is out, but she'll still have a favor to ask of him. At the Cliff House, Steffy will sense that John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, is struggling with his desire to bond with Luna. That's why Steffy will remind Finn of the danger to their family and push him to keep his distance. At the Spencer mansion, Bill will face Liam Spencer's, Scott Clifton, wrath over Luna's pardon. This confrontation will push Liam too far and do some serious damage to their father-son relationship. Steffy will get updates on the confrontation later, so she'll pay Bill a visit and take Liam's side. It'll be Steffy's chance to put Bill on full blast and perhaps push him to make things right with Liam. During the week of April 7 to 11, Luna will no doubt kick her plot to seduce Will up a notch. That'll add to Luna's rivalry with Electra and put Will in the middle of all the drama. Since Electra is dragging her feet on taking the next bedroom step with Will, Luna will use that to her advantage as she works to pull him closer. Of course, Finn will remain tempted to connect with Luna, so there's going to be major trouble in his marriage to Steffy if he steps outside of the boundaries she set. As for Hope, what will her new chapter look like on B&B? Will Hope embrace a fresh start or start making unsettling predictions on a vengeful path instead? There's a chance Hope will go after Steffy, Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, if she can't let her anger go. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers in the next 2 weeks will bring some highs and lows, so stay tuned. As the glamorous world of The Bold and the Beautiful continues to unfold, the next 2 weeks promise to be full of unexpected twists, high-stakes drama, and tangled relationships. Steffy is set to embark on an audacious mission that could shake the foundation of the Forrester empire, while Hope prepares for a transformative new chapter in her life. Meanwhile, Sheila, the master manipulator, teams up with a mysterious new ally, Luna, and their plan threatens to turn everyone's world upside down. Here's a glimpse at what's coming up. Steffy's bold move, going after Bill Spencer. Steffy Forrester has always been known for her strength, beauty, and intelligence, but this time she's taking things to a whole new level. After learning of the increasingly close relationship between Bill Spencer and her mother, Taylor, Steffy is not going to sit back and watch. Fueled by her protective instincts and a deep-seated need to safeguard her family, Steffy will stop at nothing to ensure that Bill does not get too close to Taylor or the Forrester legacy. In the next 2 weeks, Steffy will take drastic measures to drive a wedge between Taylor and Bill, starting with a confrontation that threatens to expose some long-buried secrets. As Steffy steps up her efforts, Bill, ever the strategist, will find himself on the defensive. But with his own complicated feelings toward Taylor, will Bill fall into Steffy's trap, or will he rise to the challenge and continue to pursue his relationship? Finds herself facing off with Bill Spencer, she will also grapple with her own emotions. Is she acting out of genuine concern for her mother, or is there something more personal fueling her desire to separate Bill and Taylor? As Steffy becomes more relentless in her pursuit, it's clear that the stakes have never been higher, and no one is safe from the fallout. Hope's next chapter. A new beginning. Hope Logan's life has always been defined by her relationships, first with her father, then with Liam, and later with her family at Forrester Creations. But as the next 2 weeks unfold, Hope will begin to recognize that the time has come for her to step out of the shadow of her family and forge her own path. Hope has been through heartbreak, struggle, and doubt, but she's finally finding the strength to embrace her independence. Hope's next chapter will center on a major professional shift. She has been quietly working on a new project that will allow her to express her creativity and vision outside of her family's company. This new venture promises to be a game changer. But as Hope ventures into uncharted territory, she will face new challenges and a few familiar faces who are not thrilled with her departure from Forrester Creations. Liam, her ever-supportive husband, will stand by her, but it will be clear that Hope's decision is not just about career growth, it's about her identity. With her own dreams now within reach, Hope will need to navigate the delicate balance between ambition and family. As she faces obstacles and naysayers along the way, Hope will discover what it truly means to stand on her own 2 feet. But what happens when Hope's ambition puts her on a collision course with Steffy, who still feels a deep sense of loyalty to her family's legacy? As these 2 strong women pursue their dreams, the tension between them will only grow, and their paths may soon cross in ways neither of them could ever predict. Sheila and Luna's plan. A dangerous alliance. No one ever said Sheila Carter was out of tricks, and in the next 2 weeks, she's teaming up with a dark new ally, Luna. Sheila has always had a knack for finding people who are just as manipulative and ruthless as she is, and Luna is no exception. The 2 women share a common goal: chaos, power, and revenge. Luna is an enigmatic new character whose mysterious background and connections give her the perfect tools to help Sheila take down anyone standing in their way. Together, Sheila and Luna will hatch a plan that targets some of the Forrester family's most vulnerable points, threatening everything from the company's reputation to its future. The 2 women's plot will begin to unfold in the shadows, but soon, it will become clear that Sheila and Luna are playing a dangerous game. They'll manipulate key players, stir up old rivalries, and exploit every weakness they can find. As their plan advances, the tension will rise, and the characters will soon realize that someone from within their own ranks is causing all the havoc. The Forrester family, along with the rest of the LA elite, will be blindsided by the impact of Sheila and Luna's alliance. No one is safe from their machinations, and their partnership will undoubtedly send shockwaves through the lives of those who thought they were untouchable. The fallout. Relationships in turmoil. As Steffy, Hope, and Sheila each pursue their individual goals, the results will reverberate throughout the world of the bold and the beautiful. Steffy's bold efforts to sabotage Bill and Taylor's relationship will leave her with difficult choices. Will her actions strengthen the bond between her and her mother, or will it drive an even greater wedge between them? Hope's desire to chart her own course will create rifts in her family, especially with Steffy, who is never one to back down from a challenge. The dynamic between these 2 women, who have both shared Liam's love, will only grow more intense as they each fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs, whether it's love, power, or recognition. And then there's Sheila and Luna, whose dark plan will place everyone's secrets and weaknesses under a microscope. Will anyone be able to stop them before their chaos goes too far? In the end, the next 2 weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful will be full of high drama, explosive confrontations, and jaw-dropping revelations. As each character faces new challenges, their futures will hang in the balance. With family ties tested, relationships in peril, and dangerous plans taking shape, The coming weeks will undoubtedly keep fans on the edge of their seats, eager to see what happens next.